Welcome aboard your Dockwise yacht carrier. We hope that you have a pleasant and safe voyage. This short video has been produced in order to introduce you to the safety routine aboard Dockwise yacht carriers. Because DYT ships are commercial vessels, life aboard has a number of differences compared to life aboard a private yacht. Following the viewing of this video, a ship's officer will take you on a guided safety walk through the vessel to familiarize you with the key location of muster stations and safety equipment. Please feel free to ask any questions you may have, as your safety is a top priority of DYT while you're on board. These ships are part of the world's largest fleet of heavy lift ships operating worldwide, and this is one of the ships of that fleet dedicated solely to the transport of yachts. Life at sea for riders should be a pleasant experience, but as with any seagoing endeavor, there are rules to be followed for the safety and well-being of all aboard, riders and crew alike. Lastly, you should have already received a DYT Rider's Satisfaction Survey from the ship's officer. This form is for you to fill out throughout your voyage and to provide DYT with your feedback regarding your experience as a rider during the voyage. We value your feedback very much and use these forms to continue to improve our service in order to provide you and all of our customers with the best service possible. Please remember to turn in this form to the DYT representative present at your unloading port. In emergency situations, audible alarms will be sounded from the bridge, and you should memorize them for instant recognition. The first signal is a minimum of 7 short blasts on the alarm bell and the ship's horn. Riders are to muster on the bridge if safely accessible, or at a location as instructed by a crew member. The abandoned ship signal is 7 short blasts followed by 1 long blast of the ship's horn. The rider muster stations for abandoned ship on the Yacht Express are on Deck A in front of port side lifeboat, on the Super Servants on the forecastle deck near the life raft stations, and on the Explorer on main deck port side near the gangway. You will be briefed on lifeboat and life raft rules during your tour. Ship's life jackets are stored on marked locations. Please memorize these. The use of your own life jackets is permitted only if it is a U.S. Coast Guard approved Type 1 offshore vest. Inside the superstructure are a variety of safety signs indicating the emergency exit routes, location of safety equipment, and fire hydrants. Fire extinguishers are located throughout living and workspaces. All red-painted items are safety-related. Now let's talk about ordinary but very real safety concerns aboard these ships. Keep in mind that because there is no ship doctor, alertness and vigilance is essential. Injury treatment is limited to emergency first aid. Medical evacuation, if needed, is likely several days away. The catwalks above the cargo deck on all DYT ships are off limits to riders whenever the deck is dry, both in port and at sea. An 18-foot or 6-meter fall to the steel deck can cause serious injury and be life-threatening. One part of securing the yachts involves arc welding. Never look directly at arc welding in progress. The light is brighter than the sun and can cause permanent eye damage. Tripping hazards are everywhere on a commercial vessel. Watch your step wherever you go. Sandals and flip-flops are never allowed on exterior deck areas. A similar rule of common sense applies to objects from above. Keep a watchful eye whenever you are around areas where objects may fall or can accidentally be dropped. While non-abrasive hull work and certain bottom painting are allowed in good weather, scaffolding must be approved by an officer. Non-approved structures are strictly prohibited. Big game fishing at the stern while at sea, while tempting, is strictly not permitted, as slipping hazards are real in this area and can cause you to go overboard. With the permission of the captain or officer on duty, you may be allowed to visit the navigation bridge of the carrier. However, at all times during departure or arrival, or when the pilot is on board, the navigation bridge is off limits to riders. Now that you're aware of all the safety concerns and all the things you can't do, let's discuss the areas where riders are permitted. DYT has equipped its transport vessels with amenities for your enjoyment that vary depending on your transport vessels. Our newest yacht carrier, Yacht Express, is equipped with an outdoor swimming pool and deck, atrium with lounge, fitness facility, dining room, captain's lounge, and media room. For the specific amenities on your carrier, please inquire with one of the crew members. On certain carriers, there are extra cabins available should riders prefer to sleep on board the ship instead of on their yacht. The day before you arrive at your port of call, a ship's officer will conduct a rider's port arrival briefing. Information that will be discussed will include the name of DYT attending loading master or agent, port schedule, schedule of operations and how it affects the rider, short time availability, and estimated time of departure. Last but not least is the sensitive subject of personal behavior. The chief cause, as ashore, is often the overindulgence of alcohol. While DYT currently permits consumption of adult beverages, intoxication, however, will not be tolerated. The master may revoke these privileges at any time should he deem necessary. It's very important to know that there is a zero tolerance towards drug use or possession on board. Not only is rowdy behavior distasteful to others, the safety considerations could affect all those concerned, crew and riders alike. Keep in mind that off-watch crew may be asleep in living quarters, and a quiet passageway is an appreciated courtesy to let them get their needed off-hours rest. Dockwise Yacht Transport ranks the safety and comfort of riders as being of the utmost importance, and with your help, everyone can have a safe, pleasant, and memorable journey to wherever your next port of call may be. All of us at Dockwise Yacht Transport wish you a safe bon voyage.